Hi, and welcome to this Android video presentation on Google Play. Now, Google Play is really two things. It is, first of all, a distribution center where you can publish your applications, your developed applications after testing them, and users can very hopefully download and possibly even pay for these applications that you've developed. It is also an API that consist of things like in-app purchase and updates and Google Maps and Google Plus services that you can embed into your application. So, first and foremost, we think of Google Play from a developer point of view as a means to get an app or updates to the user. But, as I already mentioned, it's an API that enables a lot of things that have to do with environment of your application, updates to your application. We can apply these updates in an either paid, using in-app billing approach, or unpaid approach. There is cloud storage, there is cloud messaging. There's a lot of things in this API that the information for these services is available at on developer.android.com. So we'll look a little bit at that site on this side of Google Play in just a moment, but we're going to concentrate today on getting your app out there in front of users. So how do we do that? Well, to publish an application, the key point is to navigate to this site. Now, you can get there from developer.android.com, but you can go directly there to /distribute index.html. This is the portal for learning about publishing your apps. There is some important documentation that you need to read and in part agree to before you can even publish an application. The first of these documents is at developer.android.com Tools Publishing Overview. This gives you the workflow kind of steps to get an app ready for publication. It tells you things like remove the debugging from the Android manifest file, remove all the log statements. It tells you things about that, the getting an application ready to actually be published for Android. There is also a set of quality documentation, improving quality of your Android applications at developer.android.com distribute Google Play quality index.html. Now, a lot of this stuff is located in different directory structures, so pay attention to these links. Now, they're all linked back to developer.android.com, so you can find them. But you can also use this page of the presentation. You can pause it and then use this as kind of a key to get through this process. When your app is ready for publication, in other words, you have followed the workflow and gotten your app ready for Android, and then you've also read and followed the steps in the quality documentation, then you should go to play.google.com apps publish v2 sign up, and this is the current link. This link could change, but the main button, the go ahead and publish button on developer.android.com distribute index.html, will always link to the current version of Google Play publication. So what happens when you get there? Well, it's a three-step process. The first thing you need to do is read and agree to Google's distribution agreement. The second thing will be to pay a $25 fee. Now, this $25 fee is per app, per developer. So you're going to develop an app, you're going to publish it. You need to pay $25 to publish your app on Google Play. Then finally, you set up your distribution page. This is the page that the user will see when they're in the Google Play Store and they tap on your app to select it. So you set up your distribution page with things like images from your app, marketing material, update information, etc. So you set up your distribution page, so have all of that marketing collateral and images and everything you need ready before you go to publish your application. You can also link to your own website for more information about the app. The vector for the user to get the actual application should always be Google Play. You can put the app up on your website and give them a way to download the app into their device, certainly. But let Google do that. Let Google control that. After all, you just paid them $25. Let them do something for their money. So they'll control that and the distribution and so forth. Now, also on the site, there's information about providing links and email to download your app and things like that. So I want to show you. Here is that page. So we have developer.android.com, and we can go straight to the developer site. Now, if we click on distribute in this page, we'll get the first. We'll get this distribute index.html, and this is a gateway to everything else. So now, the first thing you should look at is that Google Play itself tells us there is a button here that says Go to Developer Console. This is where you actually publish your app. But now here is the information on publishing, how to do that. Also, the section on app quality, and here are the 3 documents on application quality for core, tablet, and improving. There's also the policies and guidelines. So spamming the App Store is a bad thing. There's also an intellectual property agreement, and there's also ad information. There is a spotlight section with a developer story that we can, several of them actually, and then open distribution information as well. So this tells you actually, this is what I was talking about earlier. We can distribute through an app marketplace or through email, or through a website, and so forth. But the user will have to opt in to accept an app on their device for an unknown source. And if you always publish your apps through Google Play and allow Google Play to control the download and upload of your application, then the user will not have to opt in to a third-party source. So when you're ready to publish, you can go back to this Google Play link or just click the distribute button again, and then go to Developer Console, and this will bring you up in play.google.com. It'll tell you who you're signed in as. I have that grayed out right now. But you will need to click on this checkbox after you read and agree to the Google Play Developer Distribution Agreement, and then you can continue to payment. And then here's your Google Wallet, and where you will need to pay your $25 fee. Afterwards, you'll complete your account details, and this is where you will set up your distribution page, and so on and so forth. So it's actually a very simple procedure. And if you read the initial information very carefully here on the distribute section of developer.android.com, you will find it very simple and easy to do. Especially, though, read the information on quality, getting your application ready for Google Play Marketplace, and also the information on vetting your application. In other words, making sure that it's just ready to be distributed. Thank you very much.